English as well every day, and it's kind of like fun for me. The third thing, I guess, it's I talk to people on the internet. Like there's not much. Like there are a lot of websites, right, on the internet that I can talk to the strangers. So yes, and I talk to many people from another nations, another country. So yes, that's it's what I that's why I can talk in English. But I'm not that good.
Good enough to understand. Much better than many
Thank you.
people.
The second question that you asked, can you repeat that again?
Exactly, concerning about your ideas about learning English.
My ideas about learning English. I would say I love learning English a lot. Like I learn English from the free channel on YouTube every day, I would say. And I have a lot of friends. Like I have a lot of foreign friends. I have my foreign teachers at school, and I always go to talk with them in their office, like every day. So when I have a class for English, I always pay attention to that.
Special attention.
Yes, like I'm always focused on myself, and I talk in English. Like I'm kind of nervous when I talk in English because not everyone talking in English. Like in Thailand, they are so like I'm so nervous when I talk in English, and I'm with my friends that they are Thai. They say like, oh, you don't have to speak English.
Why English? Why not Thai?
Yes, and I feel very bad for that. And that's why like I'm an uncomfortable thing. But I still love learning English.
Very nice.
Yes, that's it.
If we discuss about the what's it atmosphere of learning English in maybe high schools, do you have any ideas about so maybe suggestions for the school students that you said some and the teachers also? How can we create the comfortable environment for learning English in the class? Sorry, at school.
I think it starts from everyone's mind. I would say for my school, the teacher give us the discussion topic, and okay, they, he said, oh, you're gonna do this discussion with your friend in groups. My friend are not gonna do that because they were like, oh, why do you have to do this? Like, it's not my thing. It's not my business, you know. So yes, and I think it's very hard to understand this stuff because like I don't know how to talk to them. Like, okay, you have to do this. It's a group work, you know. It's a group work, and you have to like clearly understand what are we gonna do in this class. We're not gonna like do anything else without the teacher talking.
We are listening. Then everything is over after class. Nothing happens.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what to like. I don't really know what to do like to help my friend talk to me in English. Like I guess they are kind of nervous and a little bit confused.
So I have the special case, Lisa. I have the special case and to share the ideas with all of us. So, P. Lisa, come on. and today is easy classes, right, for the students. You how she learn English as well. Let's listen to Pilisa, who is a third year in medical medical department, right? You share the ideas how to learn English with. Okay, for come on, welcome. And Prempiya, you have to wait for some time, okay? Come on. Never mind. Lisa, come in between first.
So my name is Lisa. I'm a third year medical.
We are discussing about how to improve English language, and at the same time, you yourself improve English language and your perspective to the. Maybe now we are discussing about environment of learning English in a school. Chompu said that she quite eager to learn English in school, but many of her friends also feel awkward to speak English, and why not Thai, something like that. How do you learn English and how do you improve your English? Yes,
English.
yes.
There are many ways to learn English and receive. Like, it's not like about the books or stuff like that. We can learn through movies. You
Interesting.
yeah, your
Interesting.
interest. Like I like to read, not just or like
Yeah, your chair. You bring your chair. Okay. Okay, and in university, do teachers speak English or something like that concerning what aspect, what areas that concerning to English except the text?
some teachers English in English, but some kind of like this so we can read the teaching in time. I'm in medical field, so not many people are going to speak English, but a lot of articles or researches or those things are going to English because it.
I think some other subjects also maybe like this. It's not only medical students. Maybe some other subjects also. I think textbooks maybe in English because the teacher use English language as the media for lecturing also sometimes. Very interesting. Very interesting. Do you have anything to tell your juniors or your sisters?
Nothing.
Do you have any questions? No questions? And Chompu,
I don't have any.
you come to Kun Prem Priya, same position. I think some may feel difficult, find it difficult to speak English, but it doesn't matter. As I don't compare between that person and this person. Don't compare that man with this woman that can speak better. So I don't want to speak. It doesn't mean like that. Because I think nobody knows ourselves better. Nobody knows ourselves better than we are. We do. Nobody knows ourselves better than we do. That's why we have to. Number one is create self-confidence. I think this is the first one. Just speak it out. Nothing more. Just speak it. Who cares? Because we improve. And I think we are not native speaker. Even speak in Thai also, Thai language also, we make some mistakes. But who cares about that? Because we use language for communication. Not for being number one, number two. It doesn't mean that it depends on ideas. What reasons did you present to society? Not because my pronunciation is the best. I follow American style closely. Not necessarily to follow American style, I think. Not necessarily to follow English style. Not necessarily because we have to be independent. I learn from many people. I visit many countries. Indian style, I like it. No problem for listening to Indian style. African style, many friends from Africa when I was the student at India. So many friends from Africa and from Arab countries also. Their pronunciations are totally different from America, from Europe. Who cares? Because we speak the same language. Teachers in the class also use English language, lecturing in English, but their pronunciation are totally different. Friends from China and from Tibet, from Burma, different from English pronunciation. Who cares? Even in England themselves, people from Wales, people from Liverpool, people from London have not the same pronunciation. So what I say means I mean that we should focus on communicating, transferring our knowledge, our ideas that we would like to discuss with people to people. Drop pronunciation. If we consider pronunciation is the first, we will not have confidence, and at the same time we will not be able to speak English. I would like to invite Kun Prem Priya.
Hello ได้ยินไหมคะ
Yes, clear.
โอเคเออโอเคKorean
Very nice.
the K-pop fan
Oh, very
when
nice.
when they talk together they talk in Korean and I don't understand anything. I have to go into the Twitter app to read that in the fans translate what he talk and
What translator? Google translation or something else? What do you use? What machine? What tools do you use for translation? Korean language to Thai language. Which one?
โอเคใช่ไหมนะคะ
Do you translate it? Do you?
No.
Oh, you understand Korean?
No. Someone understand Korean and they translate it out on Twitter.
I see.
And
I
I
see.
read it.
Oh, I see. Or subtitle sometimes. Very nice. Then what about English? How do you practice? How do you improve your English? Do you feel like English is easier for you?
No.
Why not?
I listen the music and watch some movie in English.
Good.
And I'm open the subtitle.
No problem, because you learn vocabularies also at the beginning. Learn vocabularies from subtitles.
I try to remember and now I can't remember it at all. Just like remember it in the last time.
Short time. You can remember short time because I think because you didn't use it in your daily life. You understand the words, but you didn't use it in life. But if you go to school and you use it often, speak with Chompu in English. I think good idea, sir. Good idea. Speak English with Chompu, no Thai.
When I talk to her in school, he talked to me.
Who bad teacher?
I talk to him in Thai too.
Because he want to learn Thai language. It's right. He doesn't want to teach you English. He want to learn Thai. Wants to learn Thai. So, how to create the environment for learning English for Thai students? not only in your demonstrative schools and from some other school also. How to create the environment. For me, I told you first, for me, we have English club. When I was a student, I was the president of English club for 2 times, 3rd year and 4th year, the president of English club. And we went out, exactly, the members of English club also went out to the temple, some other temples, area, tourist site, to invite Falang to share idea with us at night. 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, sorry, Falang came to university. We invite sometimes 5 Falangs, only one visitors. We invite sometimes 5 or 6, nobody comes, like that. So this is really good activity also for us to create the environment for learning English. And we try to find ourselves the opportunity for learning it. But I do not know the modern world like you to live in. How do you create the supportive environment for learning foreign language, especially English language? Priya. Sometimes when we listen to people speak English, as I told you, listening skill seem to be difficult for us to understand, because when people speak like this, speak like 1 word or 2 words, we understand. And then if we stuck with 1 word that we don't understand, the speaker move to other sentences or other many new words, but we still ponder things about that word. That's why we miss many ideas. That is the problem. How can I solve this problem? I found a problem when I was in the university also. How can I solve this problem? I try to listen to the news from BBC News, from other sources. It helps, but not 100%, not 100%. But watching English movie, you see, cowboy movies, watching English movie more than exactly many 100 movies as well, maybe 100 or more than that, cowboy movies on internet, on website, help a lot, makes us understand English better, even different language. I think this is the way also, if we would like to understand. But it doesn't mean that we jump to listen or watch movie without learning vocabulary. We have to learn vocabulary first. Without vocabulary, we can't understand, because vocabulary is the key to make us understand the movies, the music, etc. I think this is very important. And what we learn from movies, is listening skill. But vocabularies we have to learn from. I think it's enough if you learn from your books, textbooks, whatever. There are so many vocabularies there, necessarily vocabularies, not only for the entrance for the academic test. Now, it's for using in our daily life, also very important. So look in the future, Kun Prem Priya. The question is, look in the future. How do you expect, how do you find a way to improve your English?
Just watch foreign.
Why not talk to Chompu every day? Just kidding. How do you increase your vocabulary?
Watch movie. I think so.
But you watch Korean movie, not English movie. Why don't you watch English movie?
Sometimes I watch English movie, but I like to watch Korean movie more.
I see. This is sort of คุณชมพู่ do you have any ideas about this trend Korean North sorry South Korea the country of South Korea is maybe smaller than Thailand and at the same time after Second World War Thailand also sent rice to help both Japan and Korea but after few years after the war both countries developed their country very fast and then overtook our country and then finally passed our country and after that too far to overtake too far for us to reach the position where they are right now. Do you have any ideas about Japan is okay because they very strong they are very strong in economy and people disciplines South Korea using what do you say entertainment movie their jungle movie culture to be the pioneer to penetrate into different societies. What do you think about this?
The first thing that we can change is to change our government. The corruption thing.
Hey, why?
Yes, and that's the point. And the important point is from the corruption stuff. And I don't think like also Thai we also have the T-pop the music that's very popular for others like Korea but like I think that's not the point that's not the point of how to develop our country as well. We have to government now because they are very
I can't live sorry what do you say I can't put my clip into YouTube because you criticize very hard.
I'm sorry.
You can't say sorry. You can't say sorry because this is the viewpoints from the student. Accept or not accept depends on them. Nobody knows because we don't have any benefits from criticizing. Like any governments, we can criticize. I think, according to me, if we live in the developed society, we have to be able to criticize leader. King Ramadan I said that.
Our freedom.
Yeah, King Ramadan I said, if you have the positions, if your position is big, maybe bigger, it means that you are standing in the middle of the area. I'm sorry, but in the open air. You stand in the open air. People can see you. People can criticize because you are you get benefit power from people. You get benefit salary from people, and you get whatever you have from them. They pay the tax. They pay tax. They pay whatever. That's why this is the viewpoint that the student would like to feedback to. But exactly, we have sincerely say not criticize because of we are biased. I think that is the point. Yeah, if we change, even we don't change the government, but I think Champu said the government must change their perspectives, right? They have to change their mindset or perspective, how to promote the country, how to promote the students and the young generation to improve our country, to develop. I think that is the nothing right, nothing wrong, depends on how much they consider. What do you think, Kun Prem Priya? What do you think about the point that we are like why Korean culture influence our culture is influences K-pop popular, and nobody doesn't know. What do you say? Nobody doesn't know. It means everybody knows how popular K-pop is, how popular Korean movies are, is maybe, and why they, I do not know what to say, use their cultures to influence other country and bring money back to their country by promoting this one, not power, not nuclear, nothing, but using their food, their culture, that many people, many tourist people visit not North Korea, South Korea, and they prefer to visit the scenes that they watch from the movie. How can we promote our culture? How can we promote our culture? Do you have any ideas to help the government promote Thai culture? Thai
คิดไม่ออกI have no idea เลย
You should have idea. Help me think about this one. We must have idea. Tell me about what are dominants in Thailand. Soft power. Very good word. People use it. Soft power. People like to use this word. What are our soft powers?
Mango rice
Lisa Blackpink. Mango what? Mango rice stick, sticky rice, mango sticky rice or something else. Soft power that we should promote. Which one is our soft power, คุณชมพู่
Let me think. Our food is very, very delicious for foreigners. Yeah, we have a lot of traditional the custom in other countries. We can like trade them to like abroad. We can everyone to of each other our country as well, so that we can develop our country for like in every way. Yeah.
That is true because the strength means the strongest point of Thailand. Exactly, maybe 2 or 3 strongest points or the strength of Thailand, of Thai culture, according to Falang perspectives. The first one is, as you said, tourist sites. People like to come to our country. If you compare Thailand with some other countries, they don't want to go to other countries. Maybe, excuse me, let me open the country, the name of country like Myanmar. Maybe people do not want to, tourists, people do not want to go because of the conflict. But in Thailand, tourist people want to come. That is our strength. That's one. The second one, as you said, food also very, very important because Thai food, like many kinds of food that delicious taste for foreigners, tom yam gung and khao pak, something like this, very nice. Also, they like to come. The second one, that's why both tourist sites and the second one is food attract tourist people to visit Thailand. And the third one is Thai people. Thai people is soft power. I think Thai was a hospitality. Thai hospitality. The way we talk to foreigners. The way if Farang, let me say Farang, not Asian people, Farang visit some country, people ignore to speak with them. People care nothing about them. But in Thailand, people respect Farang. And if there are two teachers teaching at the same school, and the students will respect Farang more than Ajahn Nares. More than Ajahn Nares. That's why between this one, so we honor Farang, we respect Farang. I do not know why this one is so influenced Thai culture. We respect them. And at the same time, I believe 3 that I mentioned here. The first one is about tourist sites. The second one is about food. The third one is about Thai people. I think all of these are our great soft power that attract foreigners to visit our country. Do you agree with me, Kun Prem Priya?
With you.
Do you have anything new beyond what I said? Maybe not enough, maybe more than this. What do you have any new thing that Thailand has, but I didn't mention it? I asked you for the permission to distribute this clip on Facebook. So we move to the third point before we finish our class at 6, maybe 6:30 today. And what I would like to say first here is improving English in our society, like Prem Priya said and Chompu also said that Thai people have no patience sometimes, especially Thai students. When they come to the class and the teacher rarely, not every teacher, few teacher, not a few teacher, when they come to the class, this is not only high school students, including the university students. Whenever they come to the class and the lecturer, the teacher, lecture in English, Thai teacher, maybe foreign teacher, lecture in English, they do not understand. They think they have problems. They would like teacher to speak in Thai. They have no patience. That is. I asked them when I was a teacher lecturing at the university. I asked them, what subject are you studying right? They said English. And what language does the teacher speak? English, Ajahn, but we don't understand. And the university pay much money for this teacher from native country. We pay them more. But when they lecture in English, why don't you try yourself to learn in English? But why you complain about listening to English the whole time? That is the problem. Thai students, if they don't understand, they don't want to try to understand it. They want to listen to Thai. English is not quite difficult if we understand the structure. 4-3, as I said, 4-3-2-1, 5. If we learn how to use the modification words, modify words, like adjective in front of noun as a modifier, and tenses, also not many tenses that we use in our daily life. We study active voice and passive voice. Doesn't mean that we study for examination for the test. Right, that is not spoken language. As Ajahn Nares. Ajahn Nares use what he teach. Ajahn Nares use what he teach. I use the structure, English structure that I teach. Why not? The structure helps us understand English better, and at the same time help us improve our English faster. That is really important. First one, the students must change their perspective. I'm very happy today. This is the first time I use English with มัธยมศึกษา grade 4 from Khonkan demonstrative school, demonstrative or demonstration school. What is your school's names? Konkan demonstration school or Konkan demonstrative demonstration school, right? In Konkan province. The student also can learn in English. I will be really happy if they permit me to lecture in English. Next class will not be in English like this, but it will be in TOEIC preparation for the test. When they move to Matayama Siksa 5, they must have, two of you, both of you, they must have TOEIC score at least 550, and some maybe get more than 700 TOEIC score. Good enough for them to use as the additional point or something else to make our portfolio better. Help us in different things. That's why we put together. And I believe if you get the high score and you want to join the Faculty of Humanities, Konkan University, will be easy for you to hand it, because I have some students also before who hand the point like this to the university and get the seat easily. We score 750, TOEFL score 570, like that. Easy for them to get a seat at the university. The qualification of language, that's really nice also. So I would like to mention here, learning English doesn't mean listening to English, because the main purpose of English, not only English in language, is for communication. Communication means exchanging the ideas, the knowledge between two or more people. Exchanging. When we speak, we use speaking skill, and at the same time, when we listen to people, our partners, we use listening skill, and we check ourselves, how much do I understand what the partner said, what the people who are talking to us said, how much I understand it, and how can I improve it. If I speak every day, if I read every day, and if I utilize this language every day, how well my English will be. That is really nice. Everything that we use in our daily life, maybe academic purpose also, from the subject, English subject that we study from the class. That's why we turn the academic language from the class to conversation, to communication skill. That is very, very good. So to the final topic that we have to discuss here is about the main purpose of learning English. Begin from Shompu.
The purpose from learning, my idea is to communicate each other, like no matter where you are. Even in Thailand, I can talk to the foreigners from abroad. We can communicate as well, so we can understand what are we gonna do and what are we like do. Yeah, for in another thing, I think is for our age. It's very important for the point to keep it like for our future. For example, the portfolio, like you have to have many exams in the future, and it's very, very important for us. Yes, but the point, like the very important point is to communicate each other. Yes.
Sometimes we say exchange cultures.
Exchange cultures is a good thing too.
to live abroad also really important, right?
Yes, very important to learn the culture. It's our new knowledge to live
Yes.
in this world. Yeah.
That can see that from your perspective, the world is not very big like before. The world is very small for the student, for anybody to go and live, because in aging society, these periods, aging society, the country, any country that lacks of labor force, totally happy to invite young generations from different countries to live in their country because they are productive forces. Old age have no productive force, only consumption force. Very nice also. This is an opening opportunities for you to move faster, to live in to have the better chance, maybe to live in other country or maybe not. But even in Thailand also you have a better chance if you learn and know English. What do you think, Kun Prem Priya? What is the point? Ask Prem Priya once again.
What is the point of learning English?
The purpose of yourself, from yourself, the purpose of you to learn English. What is the main purpose you to learn English?
It is a language that everyone can understand and communicate. Can speak to people who don't understand Thai language.
Very nice.
Speak every day. That's it.
You have very good point. Really good point. And at the same time, English is an academic language, and so we can access. You see, that's why this book is very, very good book. Very nice. The Intelligent Investor. People may say that, not necessarily because I can read this book. The Intelligent Investor translate by Kun Ponchai. But you see the sense. You see, I do not know sense that we study from the original text much better. How do you know translation is correct? When some subjects or maybe some books, good books, nobody translate into our language. That's why Google Translate, how many percentage of correct translation from Google Translation? So it will be nice if we can rely on ourselves to read the books by ourselves. If you want to have more vocabulary, spend your time reading the book. Sometimes we have to ignore, we have to be far away from computer for some time to read the books. And at the same time, reading the book will help us increase vocabulary. Vocabulary helps us understand written language better, and at the same time understand what people said better, and at the same time we can use the vocabulary that we remember from the books to communicate with people for the benefit of different purposes, as the student told me. Okay, do you have any questions? Better. And this is very, very nice. Let me tell you once again, and final as for the student who study later than other classes, we last until the final day today. And the final day is concerning about conversation from the book that we are studying. This is the final chapter that we would like to touch. I didn't come to this one directly, but I would like to show the student that's why conversation or spoken language is very important for us, because number one is easiest skill. Believe me, it's easiest skill. The second one is speaking English is very, very smart according to my idea, because people see you when you speak English. With foreigners, maybe with Thai people, we say that, you are really excellent, because they know only yes, no, okay, thank you. They don't know anything about that. They say, Nares is really excellent. because they can't speak English. Even easy language from us, excellent for them. That's why we should use English. The competitors, our competitors, the number of competitors decrease if we know English. Okay? If we don't know English, we use other signs, and we usually tie the number of our competitors in any areas, work area, study area, increases. That's why we should study English, not for the tests solely, but also for communication in our daily life, for work. Exactly, communication means work. And in this unit, there are many words that most of the contents here the students studied before. Station, apology, closing, etc. over here. Not necessarily, that's why I just use this one as the topic for conversation with my students. So very nicely. Only มัธยมศึกษา grade 4, but almost 2 hours we discuss our topic in English. That is very nice. I to both sides, the teachers also and then students also. Lecturing in university, we use the topic, more difficult topics to discuss, but the more difficult subject will be from the easiest topic like this. If we, I mean the students, are familiar with English, they will not feel awkward when they speak English. Even in the group of the people who speak only Thai, we care nothing about speaking English. Even my live on Facebook also in English, because I care nothing about people, because I study English as my major subject. I care nothing about people because I don't hurt anybody. I think speaking English at least inspire the people to turn to English and use English in life. It doesn't matter where you study. It doesn't matter where you study. Like I study in America. You can mention the name of America, but how much you can use English in your life. That is the matter. Your pronunciation may be very nice, but how many words, how many sentences that you can use English? Some of them. So don't respect Falang. Don't grade Falang superior to Thai teachers. Grade them equally. Depends on the matter. Depends on the content. So English will be the gateway, the key to open the door to success. That is my summary. Summary from Kun Prem Priya. Summary today for the course, the final day for learning English. We learn from textbook from มัธยมศึกษา 1. The topic is not easy. It's okay for the student, but this class study very fast. Next one will be listening comprehension, TOEIC, reading, etc. Seriously. So would you like to summarize the topic that we discussed today?
Okay. The topic that we talked today is so to conclude that and today's topic helped me improve English very well. I have ideas from dictionaries and
Thank you.
And I'm so grateful for and I'm appreciate that. And I appreciate everything, every lesson that you teach me. Thank you so much. And I'm still keep learning English because I love English.
Very good.
Really. Thank you.
Very good. คุณใบเฟิร์นเรมปรียา
Today exchange knowledge and idea together and um uh, 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 when I'm studying with you, I learn a lot of vocabulary, grammar, and the good books that you recommend.
Really good. Can you tell me the names of the book that I recommend?
For Daddy.
Very nice. So thank you very much for joining the class and class to both of you. And I believe that's why learning English can together. I mean, not together between you and me, but together in all aspects. Sorry, all skills together. Like we can't study only grammar. It's quite impossible for learning language, not only English. We can't study only vocab. We can't study only written language or writing. We can't study only listening. It is quite not watching movie. So we should study 4 skills together. I believe this class will be the model for the students, other classes also to follow. I do not know before that. I never thought that young students will be able to communicate in English, but see your class. And some what I say. If you would like to study about your pronunciation must be later. Contents, communication must be first. And you can study from the clip that I'm going to share with you. See you again next